Make sure to subscribe to Apillow on YouTube. Very cool content creator.
Jackson Hinkle. The Stinkle. The Stinkmeister. The Stinkmeaner. Once was Russian propagandist, still is pretty big Russia apologist, Jackson Hinkle. His wife left him. Pack it in, boys. Listen, pack it in. Pack the watch. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Pack watch. Jackson Hinkle is, of course, horrible person. Horrible person. Big propagandist, big pro-Russian supporter, big Kremlin cuck, big Putin simp, and his Russian wife left him. And it seems like they did not split on good terms. So his wife posted this. It's a bit in Russian, and then she says, "We broke up and I'm happy. Going back to Russia." No comments, and then a picture of herself. I believe she used to be Miss Russia, or she was Miss Russia for a year. And she left his ass. And she clearly didn't really like him. So we see this here with this tweet as well. Not tweet, Instagram post, where she says, "Yeah, I can't be with a man who's lying all the time about everything in his life," which... yikes. And also, this person says, "If I were at Jackson Hinkle, this would not be happening. I'm actually so happy I'm not with this narcissistic manipulator." So, Hinkle's wife left him. And a lot of people want me to cover this, you know. Oh, Hinkle's wife left him. Cover it. And I say to that, I will. But I never cover something that is, yeah, I forgot that was on there. That was adult diaper porn. Why is that even on? It's because Hinkle and Stinkle. Fucking, I put in Stinkle instead of Hinkle, and it took out the tinkle from it, and gave me a. Again, cybersmithian. But I don't like to cover things unless I have a reason to cover them. And the Hinkle thing is interesting to me because this is something that I always wonder with propagandas. You know, a lot of people say, hey, who you marry says a lot about you as a person. And I agree with that sentiment. Because if you sign a contract to theoretically spend the rest of your life with someone, you know, you have to feel a little something about that. Which of course makes me wonder about people like Ben Shapiro's wife, Matt Walsh's wife, Jordan Peele. Well, no, his wife died. Sorry, Jordan. But like all of these people who are wives of horrible people, why? Yeah? And what is the limit? And it seems like the main issue with Hinkle is that he fell into the same thing that a lot of bad people do. He's a piece of shit. And his outward piece of shitness, his lying, his simping for horrible regimes, probably entered his relationship with his wife. Maybe not necessarily the lying for horrible regimes, but that other lying. She called him a narcissistic manipulator, which, considering what his business model is, which is campism, I wouldn't be shocked if he is a narcissistic manipulator, allegedly, and other things of this nature. Yeah. One of the things that we've also seen recently is that there is a lot less tolerance for dating someone with bad politics, just across the board. We've had this discussion a couple of months back, I believe it was, but it was after someone posted that meme where it was like, It was like I wish this had the watermark of the artist on it. But it says every third hetero couple. And then you have like the lady, and it's like, did you check out that Salon article I sent everyone? The most racist man alive. A lot of people are being very critical of that, you know, and people are also selling shirts of that for some reason. But people have been very critical about that. The fact that some people who call themselves progressives will turn around and date people with horrible fucking politics. Not just like, oh yeah, he's a little conservative on like tax policy. Like, no, fucker will sit up there and be like, look, I'm tired of the blacks plaguing Gotham City, Batman. And I'm going to lure them all in one place. And I'm going to fill that place with my Joker gas, Batman. And I'm going to kill them all, Batman. I'm going to kill all of the blacks in Gotham, Batman. Like, shit like that, you know? This isn't just like conservatism. This is like professional racism. Like, they're New Game Plusing this shit. It's insane. They are speed running the racist charts, and they are going above and beyond, okay? They are going above and beyond. They are flying at you, okay? You know, like Spider-Man Lotus, racist like that, okay? So, with that said, people who are like that, people who are usually self-centered, racist, don't really consider a lot for other people or their wants or needs, etc. If you can't do that for a people group, it might be a lot harder to do that in a relationship as well, because if you lack that baseline empathy, what are you gonna do about it? And dating these people, more than likely, over time, is going to become less and less popular. Not just to people from the outside looking in, but also from the inside. Because if you're dating someone and you see, oh, he said something weird about a minority group, maybe 20, 30 years ago that was like, okay, I can put it aside for our love that's stronger than whatever, I can change them over time. But a lot of people have realized, no, as a matter of fact, you can't change people over time. Sometimes people suck, and they can only really pull themselves out of that sucking. And sometimes you leave them. The fact of the matter is, nice guys do not finish last, okay? They don't. That is a weird thing that people tell themselves because they keep getting rejected because they're people like Jackson fucking Hinkle. Okay? Pieces of shit who bring that piece of shitness into their relationship and sour them and ruin them. And I'm not going to necessarily say that's what ended the relationship, but honestly, considering where he leans politically and what she said about him, I would say he probably... I mean, we already know politically he's a piece of shit, you know? If we're talking opinions. In a relationship? Listen, I wouldn't want to date Jackson Hinkle. So, regardless, big ups to his now ex-wife, you know. I hope she enjoys being back in Russia, just like I enjoyed entering the Shadow Realm for a second there. With that being said, if you like this video, you can like it. Because you liked it. It helps it push, well, it helps YouTube push it out to new people, and that helps me a lot. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon. That's also really important so that you know whenever I post. I post daily, so always expect a video from me every day. You can also join the Discord down below. We have over 300 people in there. It's a pretty nice fan community. I'm sure you will enjoy it. And I love you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Gotta hit the stop recording button. In about 5, 4, 3, 2...